Hello, and welcome to episode 3 of The Wheels on the Bus. I am Kara,
I'm Patrick.
and this week we are going to the cafeteria.
This is an important one for me because, as you can tell, I take my meals seriously, but at the same time, I have seen such a huge downgrade in the quality of food and the what our kids are being given at school, and I don't know why. Honestly, why we're putting up with it as parents, why we would put up with what the schools are doing. I know it all comes down to money. It's always about money, but there's a point where you've got to stand up and stand up for your kids and just say, no, we're not going to do this anymore. We're not going to take it anymore. Let's get this fixed now.
Yep.
I'm,
So
I'm passionate about this one. Sorry.
we are, and this is actually going to be a little series. We're going to do today is all about elementary school, lower education, and then next week we'll do a lunch episode about high school. So, welcome to The Wheels on the Bus. Go to the cafeteria.
Okay. So one of the things that we've noticed as being parents is when our kids ask us, hey, what are we having for lunch? We used to let them buy their lunches at school. And
Sometimes, not all the
sometimes,
time.
no, but a lot of the time. And then as it got more and more and more, I guess depressing would be the proper term.
Sure.
It's like, nope, we're just going to make lunches because the food there sucked. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah. No, it's very small portions and it's not great.
Well, and that's the other thing too is it's not only is it small portions, but it's small crappy portions. And I run into a real problem, especially when it comes to the elementary school kids and specifically kindergartners, first graders,
Oh,
for a
yeah.
huge issue.
Yeah. And that's my background is many, many years in kindergarten.
I think the thing that I find so disturbing is not just the logistics of you're sending these kids there and you give them a number and they're just like, okay, give me this, give me that, whatever, and they type in a number and it shows up on your account, right? Your whatever system your school is using. When I was a kid, it was you got your lunch and that was the end of it. Or I got a little older, is you better have money in your pocket and you paid for your lunch one by one.
Yep.
But now we're sending kids that don't know anything about money, don't really know how to count, and you're giving them all the choices in the world.
Sure.
It's like, would you like another milk? Like, yeah, I want another milk. Or would you like an ice
Cha-ching.
cream? Oh, yeah. You want
Cha-ching.
some Cheez-Its?
Cha-ching.
Exactly. And so they end up doing what? Buying crap.
Yeah.
They buy the crap, they eat the crap, and then your meal that's supposed to be good and healthy for them goes in the trash.
Oh my gosh, the trash cans.
The trash. It's
Oh,
and I looked up a
such a
study
waste.
because I was very upset on this.
And I still see it every day. I'm still working in a school. I see these trash cans, these trash bags filled to the brim with uneaten food every day.
And we'll be referencing a lot of people because what I have found out is this is a huge issue for a lot of people. And every time we brought up, hey, we're doing this podcast, and people are like, oh, that's cute. It's like, what's it about? And we said, I would tell them, and it's like, oh, well, that's interesting, and then I'd start talking. And when I spoke on this specific issue, I was on the phone for an hour with people going, and then they did this, and this is what, and it is a passionate deal because everywhere and everything you see and look at is just a colossal waste of money. And at the end, the kids don't eat; they always come home hungry.
Mhm.
And so, what happens? They're hungry in school, which means they're focused on being hungry, not focused
Uh-huh.
on math
Behavior
or
problems.
whatever.
They're tired.
It's terrible. So what can we do? And speaking of the waste stuff, there's a study I was looking up. Penn State University did this study on school waste, And in Sweden, it's approximately 23% of school lunches go to waste.
Okay.
And in Italy, it was 20 to 29%, I guess, depending about Spain is 30. But in the United States, it got as high as 53%.
Yeah,
Over half the food
I
ends up in the trash.
totally see it. I literally see it every day.
And you just go, well, wait a minute. Why? Why does it end up in the trash? What are we serving these kids
It's
that
not
they're
great.
like, we're not going to eat?
It's not great. It's
And
packages that they can't open, first of all. So
which is stupid.
they can't even open the thing, so they don't eat it. And then depending on how much time you have to eat, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever your school does, they talk to their friends and blah blah blah. They don't eat. And so shoop, goes in the trash.
And which is terrible. It is awful that that's happening. And it drives me crazy to look at some of these things. So we actually put one of the menus up, one of
Mhm.
the
So
lunches
lower level.
from today.
So we're talking lower level, like pre-K through,
Yeah, fourth, fifth grade, depending
yeah,
on how your school system's set up.
yeah.
And this is the lunch today.
So if you don't know what a Bosco stick is, it's this long rectangular pizza stick,
Cheese
basically,
stick.
like cheese. It's got cheese inside and then the breading around it.
It's a fried cheese stick.
Yeah.
That's their lunch
Or
entree.
reheated cheese sticks. That's a
Well, yeah,
Bosco
or
cheese stick.
baked or whatever.
So they
It's
also
it's
have the choice of turkey and cheese sandwich. Okay. Not that bad, except the turkey and cheese sandwich is literally like that big. It's like a Hawaiian roll, but it's not a Hawaiian roll. It's about that size. That's the turkey and cheese sandwich. And then the PB&J grab and go. If you have grab and goes in your district, it's this little bag. You just grab it, you go and pay for it, and it's got a peanut butter and jelly, um, Uncrustable, whatever those are called, Uncrustables. Yeah.
Uncrustables.
It's got a bag of low-fat Doritos because that's yum,
Oh, God.
and then it'll have a vegetable in a sack, like carrot sticks
Which
and a fruit,
and anybody that's gotten
or
those,
the raisins, craisins. Oh,
ugh,
everybody serves craisins.
which end up
So
where?
gross. In the
In the
trash. So
trash. And
gross.
the carrots. If you ever open up those small individual bags of carrots, they're always that kind of white, dried out,
Yeah.
nasty looking, and so trash.
Yep. Well, hang on, because we also have green beans. Okay, that's fair.
Fair
You get your
enough,
marinara cup if you get the Bosco sticks.
because
Apple
that's also
slices.
healthy.
Yeah, apple slices, which are always in a bag. It's not
And they're
fresh
terrible.
cut apple
And they're
slices.
terrible. Okay, let's stop there for a second. Those apple slices. Anybody that's had kids and has taken them to a particularly popular sandwich restaurant.
Restaurant.
Yes, it's a it's a
Restaurant.
it's a restaurant. They serve submarine style sandwiches.
Oh, that one. I was thinking
Yes,
something.
and with the kids meal, what do you get? You get a bag of apples,
Yeah,
right? That nobody likes.
yeah. They're real mushy,
They're
just
terrible. They've been in there for
bruised.
however long. They're sprayed with whatever it is to keep them fresh looking.
Yeah.
But every kid I've ever given it to is like, these don't taste good.
No,
I
and
don't like them.
yeah, you eat them, parents, and you
Yeah,
see what it tastes
yeah,
like.
they're terrible. Nobody wants them.
No.
And that's what these kids are getting instead of getting fresh cut apples, which would
Yeah,
be,
just so easy.
yeah. If you give a kid, especially the little kids, a whole apple, you end up with a whole apple in the trash.
Mhm.
They won't eat it. It's too big. It's too awkward. It's too whatever. But you give a kid fresh apple slices, they're gone.
Probably.
And you've seen those hand cores.
Yeah.
It cores them out, and you get 8
Well,
apple
there's
slices.
a
Yeah, they
machine.
got the big one too, and the big one will do exactly what you want.
Mhm.
And it's like, here, take a half an apple. Next kid, half an apple.
Yep.
Oh my god! And they'll eat it.
Yeah.
What a novel concept.
Okay, but wait,
Oh,
there's more.
there's more.
There's also diced peaches, which was on this. This is a literal school lunch menu. So the diced peaches are always in that fruit cup with the plastic tearaway
that,
wrap.
that the little kids can't tear.
Well, third graders can't tear it either. They go explosion in the cafeteria, and then the poor janitors, the custodians, y'all give it up for the custodians. Buy them
Let's pour
presents.
one out for our homies here. Well, pour one
Custodians,
down.
you can watch this too because we'll
Yes.
definitely have episodes for you.
Mm.
But there's juice and just crap everywhere. But
Speaking of the toasting to the drink of the week, by the way, this time, because I am passionate. I'm whiskey. Add ice.
very nice.
There you go.
Very nice. So yeah, so these kids can't open the products that are served at lunch, just like we talked about on the first episode, the first day of school, when parents send them with the Lunchables and they can't open that either.
See, when I still remember when I was a little kid. You go to school, and granted, we paid for our lunches a month at a time, and you got what you got, and that's what it was. And if you didn't like what they were serving, because you always got the menu, and if you didn't like what you're serving, guess what? Bring a sack lunch. Okay, you still have that option. But there, you got a meat of some kind. You got a starch. You got a vegetable. You got a fruit, and you got milk.
Mm-hmm.
It's basic. It's simple, and it works. Yet you look at some of these, and you go, "Oh my god, it's the same thing over and over and over and over." And
What do you mean?
well, I mean, this one school, I don't want to say which school, but Mondays are popcorn chicken day
Okay.
or turkey cheese sandwich, PB&J grab and go, mashed potatoes, baby carrots, uh, looks like a spiced apple, strawberry applesauce. Then Tuesday, of course, is soft taco day. And it's just, and they repeat.
So like every Tuesday is taco day and every Monday
Eh,
is chicken nugget day.
yes.
See,
And
I don't mind that so much because kids need and appreciate, even though you don't see it, they need structure, they need routines. If they know every Monday is this, every Tuesday is this, I think that would be a lot better.
I totally disagree. Totally disagree because everybody gets tired after a while.
Well,
And it's
like change it up every month.
but
Fine.
but there's only 20 days in a month, give or take,
Yeah.
right? For school days.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's not really that often that they're having the same thing.
Yeah, but if you say, okay, look, we'll do every Friday, it'll be either a hamburger or pizza.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So that takes away Friday. So now you only have 16 days to come up with something different. If you can't come up with 16 different meals, shame on you.
I just know that kids need structure and routine.
They do, but
And parents too. You're not having to look at the lunch menu going, "Oh my gosh, what's today? Okay, do you want lunch? Do you want me to make you lunch?" It's like, "Hey, every Thursday is this." I know that.
Being a parent, ugh, what a chore. No, if you don't like what they're serving, make the lunch. But don't tell me that they can't go and look it up.
I'm just saying.
No,
I've worked in schools for 21 years.
Yes.
I know children.
I ate at schools for 20 years. Well, I think you need to have, uh, uh, 16 different meals, and it's not hard. Okay.
But you gotta plan. The cafeteria workers have to plan for all that and order.
Yeah.
And what if something doesn't come in? Because that happens a lot.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Bosco
my God, they
sticks are
apparently have an endless supply of turkey grab and goes
sometimes they don't, or Bosco sticks didn't come in, so they have to change the menu real quick.
They're going to have supply
Yeah.
issues, and if that happens, you make adjustments on the fly,
But that one
get used to it.
kid that really wanted Bosco sticks, and then you come and there's no Bosco sticks, and they
Life
yes.
was full of disappointments.
But those kids go to the classroom, and teachers have to put up with that because they didn't have pizza sticks for lunch.
Then the teachers need to learn to tell the kids in a properly
We do, but
nice
it's
way
still
of
ridiculous.
suck it up, buttercup.
We try, but it's still ridiculous. Like they're banking on having pizza sticks.
Well, I'm sorry. Life doesn't always turn out the way you want it.
It doesn't, but we can try.
No, we can't. But one of the other things that I was looking at that was kind of driving me crazy here is even with the little kids, right? At this one particular school district. So they have their menu as you see here. Oh, but there's also the snacks and beverages stuff that they can get on the side. So they can buy cookies or rolls or chips or Cheez-Its or fruit snacks, which I guess is the fruit
Like
roll up, or the little
Mott's,
gummies.
yeah.
Little gummies. Ice cream, juice, milk, Rice Krispie treats, package of cookies.
Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Yeah,
cha-ching, cha-ching,
side
cha-ching,
of
cha-ching,
fruit,
cha-ching.
vegetables, a turkey cheese sandwich, water or yogurt. Now, the water is yet another big subject for a lot of people
Yeah.
because it's not
It's
it's not a cup
waste.
of water. That let's be honest, if you have the cups and you fill it full of water, you can wash the cups, reuse it, and water is one of the cheapest resources we have on the planet. Um, but no, this is water bottles,
Like 8 ounces
8-ounce water, but the little
with the
water
lids that
bottles
you can't open.
that the little kids can't open, then they don't drink, and what do?
They take a sip,
Woohoo, flippies! They do the bottle
or
flips
they take a sip and they throw it away.
and throw it away. So
Yep.
your trash is overflowing with hundreds of plastic bottles
Yeah.
every day of
It's ridiculous.
unused water. Or, as my sister said, they would take them out to recess
Oh my
and
gosh.
then launch them over the fence
Well,
line.
or lids are all over the
Well,
playground
it's just trash. It's an
'cause they're
endless
kids.
line of
That's what they're
trash
gonna
because they're
do.
little kids. And instead of having, we used to have those big red
Pizza
plastic
Hut
cups, the
cups.
Pizza Hut cups,
Yeah. Do you know
which
what a Pizza Hut cup is?
everybody, well, the people watching this should know what a Pizza Hut cup
True.
is. But you have a big filling station. You come out, you can either get milk or you can go fill up your cup full of water. There you go. Do you need ice? No, you don't get ice.
Mhm.
It's cool water coming out. That's good enough.
Yeah. We drank out of a hose.
Well, yeah. Well, yes, we did. But, we did that because we didn't have any options.
Yeah.
And that's the problem is we're giving all these little kids options. And that's my next big complaint. When you take your kid out to dinner, as we're wont to do from
Smaller
time to
kids.
time,
We're
the
talking
smaller
smaller kids,
kids, they're given a children's menu where they get 5 or 6 options, and you may or may not let them pick their food. But almost every time you're like, "Okay, you want the hot dog? Fine, you get the hot dog, but you're getting the fruit,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
you're
You
getting
get the
the
broccoli.
the steamed broccoli or
Yeah.
the green beans." Because you're there as a parent to guide them and help them. We send these kids to school, and it's a free-for-all.
Mhm.
And one of the emails we received, or one of the,
It's too many choices.
there's you can't give little kids choices.
Because are they gonna eat a sandwich or are they gonna eat the cheese stick? The cheese stick.
It's always the worst thing that they can do. It's always the wrong one. Kids will go out of their way to make the wrong choice.
Of course. It's like when they serve milk and you got the white milk and the chocolate milk and the strawberry milk. What do you think they're gonna pick? And
Strawberry milk, which
and
is
the
just awful.
chocolate and strawberry milk have a ridiculous amount of sugar in them. It's ridiculous.
And it's nasty. It is not good.
We should look that up.
Yeah. So on this particular subject, I want to kind of go back to a post that was done by Scott. And
Thanks, Scott.
yes, thank you. Um, Besides the fact that he loves the podcast, which you guys should like and subscribe and tell your friends. I think there's a notification bell too, but I don't know. I don't, if there is, hit that too. Why not? But he was talking about a problem he's got uh, uh, with his school cafeteria, especially with the kids. So I'm just going to read this as is. The standard lunch is supposed to cost around $4.50, which still
Yeah,
seems kind of,
it's about normal.
but it's supposed to include a milk, an entree, a fruit, or a vegetable.
Yes.
But here's the catch: if your kindergartner doesn't like the fruit or the vegetable, their lunch suddenly becomes a la carte, and now it costs more than the standard lunch. And the little kids don't
They
understand this
don't.
system.
Mm-mm.
There's so many options and confusing rules, and so many ways parents can end up getting charged extra, and it's honestly ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Why
Yeah.
would they do that?
It took weeks of our child asking, "What do I need to get it to be the $4.50 meal?" And there were days when he charged up to $10 because he picked a la carte
Oh,
items
gosh.
unknowingly.
Oh gosh.
And eventually he started to get things he didn't even like just to make it count as the standard
And then
meal.
it goes in the trash.
And it goes straight in the
Wow.
trash.
That's ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's so
They
stupid.
don't. Oh, they don't know money.
Kids, the whole point of giving them limited choices is that you force them to take food, not junk. Now,
Mhm.
the one thing that I would go along with that too is we've all seen the horrible, horrible pictures of just the really
Bad
bad
lunches.
lunches out there, and
Uh-huh.
we've got some pictures here of some of these bad lunches, which I'm gonna go ahead and show for you guys here as we kind of discuss them. Of course, we start off with
Turds.
I don't know what
They look like little turds.
there's so we got rice and ketchup and the white dried out
Yep.
carrots and
But at least those aren't in a sack. They're on like
no,
the old
yeah,
school plastic tray.
but how hard is it to get it in fresh carrots out of a
Speaking of,
bag?
remind me to talk about trays in a minute.
Well, the paper trays
Yeah.
or the foam trays,
Yeah.
the ones that everybody throws away instead of the old
Okay,
fashioned
I
plastic
said in a
ones you
minute.
wash. Yeah, I get passion. I'm sorry. Um, that we're gonna guess that that's pizza.
Sure.
But it might be rice on there. I don't know.
Don't know.
There's something and some orange slices and a milk, and then
The marinara sauce
I
and a breadstick and
what is that?
um,
Is that
mac and cheese. I don't know.
I don't know. That one's not good. Oh, here's a burnt something or other.
Oh, and the little fruit cup that you can't open. It
The fruit
splashes
cup.
everywhere.
It looks like some fries that were made 4 days ago,
And there's
and some
that
kind of
chocolate milk loaded with sugar.
oh yeah.
Send them on to class.
Now I will not lie. I got chocolate milk when I was a kid because our option
Because it's
was
full of sugar.
our option was chocolate milk and regular milk.
Yeah.
This is the one that's so exciting to me. A slice of turkey with some gravy, but not like a nice slice of turkey, like a turkey loaf,
And
like a
turkey.
like a turkey, just loaf meat and carrots. Wow.
And there's
That's
that foamy tray.
oh yeah, on the foam tray that they're going to throw away, and the polystyrene.
Whatever.
Here's some slop and a red delicious
Aw.
apple that
Oh,
nobody
so
will eat.
gross.
Nobody will eat it. That's
So shiny you can see your face in it.
straight in the
Ding.
trash. Oh, these are these Bosco sticks?
No, those are chicken tenders, I think.
And another red delicious apple that
Yeah.
nobody will eat.
They're cheap. Ooh, gravy.
Gravy on everything, and I don't know how this meat got that shape.
The cookie cutter. This
The-
one's my favorite.
Yeah, the grilled cheese
On a hot dog bun
it's
with sauce.
oh, and
So here's my deal with trays. As you know,
Oof.
I'm in it. So when we were kids, we got the cool plastic trays with the individual little holders, and then you go and take them to the window, and then the ladies would wash them and
they
steam
would
them.
knock the
And
junk off
yeah.
and put them on the tray, give them a spray down. They got in the big thing and went into the huge steamer.
Yeah. At some point in time, they realized it was too costly to have a person in there or two with the washer washing them, drying them, whatever. So they went to cardboard, foam, probably foam trays were first. And these trays are like this. Like these four kids are carrying their food, and literally their trays are doing this. It's like a little mini avalanche in their hands. And sure enough, one thing pops off and they stop to pick it up and their tray goes like that and something else pops off. They're awful. And it's just
you got your
landfill waste.
Flimsy plastic fork.
Spork. No, it's a spork.
Oh, that's terrible. How
It's
are you
all
supposed to eat any
sporks.
kind of meat
You
with a spork?
Can't. But now they're trying to make like cardboard. They're a little
No, it's crap.
better. They're a little sturdier.
The old plastic trays
Perfect.
that we used probably were in use for 30 years.
But
Those
again,
suckers were
because
solid
of
as a rock.
budget cuts and legislators.
And
Thanks.
it's like everybody's screaming to be green, yet the simplest, most basic thing of, I don't know, reuse, we've gotten away from. Everything's single use, throw it away.
I did research a school. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go back and look. Up north, a school up north, they have transitioned back to the trays
Okay.
instead of the foamy trays and real silverware.
It's supposed to be
so
real
you
silverware.
can actually eat your food and you don't go with your spork and it goes crack and it breaks instantly. So you're eating like with the handle. I've seen kids like eating their applesauce with the little handle of their spork because it broke off.
It's depressing.
It is.
It is. And the one last thing I'd like to bring up, at least as far as this topic for now,
Mhm.
because we don't want to go on forever.
No.
the reusing or saving of food, right? So if your kid gets an apple,
Mhm.
especially like those crappy
Red
Red
Delicious.
Delicious apples
Yeah.
that nobody likes, but
Sorry if you like them.
say you get an apple and the kid's like, man, I don't want an apple. It ends up in the trash.
Yep. The whole yeah.
Now, can they save it and give it to somebody else?
No,
No.
they
Can they
can't.
can they reuse it and just say, well, we'll use it tomorrow?
No.
No.
There are certain rules, federal rules, and maybe your state has even state rules that dictate what you can and cannot do with government-funded food
Yeah.
in
Be-
schools.
because Jimmy was on the discounted lunches, the free
Mhm.
lunches. He's not allowed to save his apple for anybody to take
Nope,
because
because they might not be on the government
yeah.
lunch
So
program
instead, that apple goes
in the trash. Like, they can't even save it and give it to local farmers to give to their cows. It goes in the
a
trash
colossal waste, a
because
total
the
waste of
government
money.
says so.
Well, and here's my conspiracy theory on that.
Okay.
Who do you think helped pass that law? Maybe the people selling the apples. Maybe the people selling the
Maybe.
goods that are like, oh no, don't let anybody reuse it. You know, let's make them
Let's
buy
not
new ones.
let's not let hungry kids get food. Let's let everybody starve.
Yeah, it just if you start slicing food up fresh, if one person can stand there like, you want apples, great, there you go, fresh, they'll eat it. But if
Or
you,
even just a can of peaches and not the flippin' fruit
ugh.
cups.
Well, that's what it used to have. That they would open up the big can,
Yeah.
put it in the little tray,
Yeah.
and they had
Scoop
the
it out.
ladle. You got the ladle, and you put it on your tray, and that middle
But you
thing.
gotta wash that now.
Oh, wash everything. You should
Mhm.
be washing everything. We can't. We've got to come up with a better plan. And I actually researched a couple of school districts.
We need more people like us in
Well, we
politics.
need parents to stand up.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys. Now, the one thing I liked about these schools, I went to a school district called Eunice, Louisiana, when I was a little kid. Um, and so I looked up Eunice's school program
Okay.
or lunch program,
Yep.
which was funny because I was like, I don't remember that school, and I don't remember that school, and I found out that there's Eunice, New Mexico,
Oh, hello, New Mexico.
which I picked up as well.
Great.
And so,
And
you,
hello, Louisiana.
yes, in Eunice, New Mexico, their lunch and breakfast menu is basically just what I used to have when I was a kid. You don't get choices as a little kid. You get food.
Okay.
And so the breakfast this morning for uh, Eunice, New Mexico, you get biscuits and gravy, assorted fruit and milk.
Perfect. That's a perfect
Yeah,
no donut,
no donuts,
no chocolatey cereal with
no
chocolate
no
milk.
honey buns,
Oh
no
my
nothing.
gosh,
And oh
breakfasts.
god,
We haven't even talked about breakfast,
yeah.
but
And so, but that's what they got. And then of course when you went to their lunches, which I found also very entertaining. The lunch for today was, you got a choice: either teriyaki chicken rice bowl
ooh.
or chef style of a chicken.
Oh, way to go, New Mexico.
Their vegetables was a honey garlic roasted broccoli, which actually sounds really good. I don't know, assorted fruit and milk. That's it.
Huh.
Also, everybody in the school district eats free.
Oh. That we ate free for like a year and a half during COVID, and then that went away.
Yeah,
Oh, how amazing would that be? Why aren't school lunches free? Oh, I know why. Because the government
because it
doesn't
costs
give
money.
us money.
It costs money. Well, and you got to pay for football stadiums. So
That's another
that's another
episode.
topic for another day. But Eunice, Louisiana, on the other hand, where I went, their breakfast this morning was a cereal of your choice. I'm assuming one of the
That's
little box
fine. Yeah.
cereals, which that's fine.
Except it's the little lid that goes.
No, it's not.
It is.
There's perforations down the middle. You take your knife.
Not in the ones that we've ever had.
Well, in the army, they used to have the little
We're not
perforation.
the
You
army.
slice
Thank
down the
you.
middle, slice open the middle of the bag, pour your milk straight in. That's your bowl.
No, we have the tear off lids.
So
It goes everywhere. Okay,
anyway, you got some cinnamon graham crackers, fruit juice, and fresh fruit. That was the breakfast.
okay.
Not bad.
Not bad.
You
I've heard
know,
of worse.
yeah. Breakfast tomorrow for those guys:
Mhm.
buttermilk pancakes, fruit, and fruit juice.
Oh, I would eat breakfast there.
Yeah, simple. For lunch today, they had turkey stew, steamed rice, green beans, white beans, and fruit mix.
Okay. What is turkey stew? I don't know about that. I think you picked a bad day to
Yeah, it's simple. It's basic.
uh,
But
okay,
well, that's the day you bring your lunch.
I guess.
Luckily, these things are all to where you can see the next month's menu.
Yeah.
Okay, and once again, Eunice, Louisiana, like Eunice, New Mexico, free for everybody.
We both have been researching schools and lunches. There are many, many states that offer free lunch to everybody. You do not have to qualify. We need to do some more research and see how they do that.
I don't know if it's just smaller school districts and more taxes or whatever it is. I don't know,
I wish we all did that.
but I just
But
wish we would serve. Kids hate health food. So if you go, oh well, we got to give these kids health food because it's
you
better
mean
for
like
them.
the wheat
Oh
spaghetti and the
God,
wheat pizza and the wheat
and
pancakes,
and the
whatever?
53% trash
Hmm.
because nobody wants to eat that crap.
No, it's gross.
Okay, don't give your kids health food. Give the kids healthy food.
Hmm.
Okay,
Fresh food.
like you know, kids. There's how many vegetables can you cycle through? Well, there's peas, frozen, not canned, no LeSueur peas, green beans,
Hmm. Okay,
broccoli,
broccoli, yeah.
corn.
Mhm. Not carrots, they just don't
Well, no, raw carrots, not cooked carrots. The kids don't like the cooked.
they don't eat the raw ones either because 'cause they're
But
the
if
white,
well,
nasty.
because they're nasty. But if you get freshly, nice ones, kids will. A little bit of
Okay,
ranch, there you go.
sure.
But how do you get them to eat broccoli? I don't know. Etch and cheese sauce.
Add some honey and garlic.
Add onion and garlic. How do you get them to eat green beans? I don't know. Put some bacon and onions in there. Put some
Well,
flavor, some pepper. Give them they don't
yeah,
have to eat, tofu and pad thai noodles and stuff.
yeah,
But
just
at the same
chicken
time,
or
don't give them
not chicken
don't
nuggets.
give them chicken nuggets, chicken rings. Remember the chicken rings?
Oh, chicken rings is this literal donut-shaped, flat, pressed piece of chicken parts.
Or
So gross. And
popcorn
they
chicken.
always served it with french fries too.
Yeah, popcorn chicken, which is 98% breading and
Mhm.
2% chicken byproduct. I mean,
Yeah,
that's it's there's nothing there.
yeah,
Give the kids a baked chicken,
yeah.
spaghetti.
Some
Spaghetti's simple. There's just
yeah,
there's
a
enough
chicken leg.
variety.
They'll love
Yeah,
chicken leg.
baked chicken is fine.
Yep,
It doesn't have to
baked.
be
Yeah,
fried. You give them
no,
a baked chicken,
no.
and it's kids will eat it. And it's so much better for them.
So why haven't we stepped up and done something about school lunches?
I
Because
don't
our
know.
kids don't really eat school lunches. Like they really they now they pack their lunches
They
every
pack
day,
their
but
lunches
they're
every
older.
day, but
But when they were younger, they really didn't eat cafeteria lunches that often.
oh, the girl did.
And teachers could complain as much as we want to, and nothing gets done when teachers complain.
No,
Things usually get done when parents complain.
it's true. If you
Yeah.
want change, you got to start contacting. Honestly, the school board is probably the best place to go. But if you really want to know what your kids are eating, especially the younger kids, go eat with them at their
Yeah.
school.
Buy your
Buy
meal.
your look. It'll cost you $4.50,
No,
give or
it's
take.
actually more expensive than the kids'
Oh,
meals. Then you get the same amount of food,
okay.
whatever.
Spend the $6
Yeah.
or whatever it is to see what they actually are serving,
Mhm. Taste it.
and
Taste the
taste it
rainbow.
and figure out how to eat it with a spork. And that's when you can go to the principal or you go to the school board and you go, no,
And you start writing your legislators.
yes, I ate your meal and it was garbage.
Mhm.
And we cannot serve this kind of crap to our kids.
And watch how much waste happens.
Yeah. Go when you check out, go, kind of stop by because I've seen all these kids because the teacher's like, all right, Miss So and so's class,
Yep.
take your
Go.
trays up, let's go, and they all run and they dump it all in the trash. And when you walk by, that thing is just full of food and
Uneaten food.
cardboard
Yep.
and paper and plastic and everything else. Whereas when I was a kid, if you finished your food, we take it over to the washing
Mm-hmm.
station, and they would take it from you. And then if you had time and the money,
Mm-hmm.
we go over where they were selling ice cream, and for like 25 cents, you could get a Mickey Mouse ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
And it had the
But you'd have to like
chocolate
bring the
ears.
quarter.
Oh yeah, you had to bring
Yeah,
money.
it's not charging to your
Oh yeah,
account.
no, you had to have money.
So
It
you
was
just give money.
cash.
Yeah.
We were a cash society. And if you didn't have that, if you didn't have the 25 cents for that, you could do 15 cents and get the little push up. Depressing, but still took it.
Okay.
Well, anyway, it is time for us to roll.
Yeah, this could go on and on
Oh,
and
we could
on.
talk about this for a
We don't want to do
long
this.
time. There's a lot of built up anger with us, and I'm sure with you.
Yeah, but next week we'll talk about high school, and maybe we'll do a little more research on some federal laws and why lunches are the way they are. All right, we need to go. Thank you for
Thank
watching.
you.
Please share with your friends. Tell everybody that you know about
And
us.
and send us your comments. Send us your
Yes,
stories. What did your kids have to eat? What
please.
god awful stories did you get? Or send us the pictures. Um, our email address is on
On the website or
on
on
the
YouTube.
YouTube page.
Sorry.
Just send us that. Let us see the disasters that you've put up with.
Yep. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you for
Yes.
watching, and
We'll see you next
see
episode.
you next time. Bye.
Bye.